And then we've got Israel. So, the name of registrant, Show Faith by Works, LLC. The name of foreign principal is Israel, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. We don't need the dictionary to tell us about Israel. Thank you very much. And normally it's just a couple quick pages without a lot of interesting shit, but this one is spicy. Describe fully the nature, method of performance, or of the above indicated agreement or understanding. Christian outreach through various grassroots and digital targeting of Christians in the Western U.S. We will create a mobile museum to display at churches, Christian colleges, and Christian events. We will target and distribute pro-Israel information online and through targeted geofencing and digital online tools. We will have teams of people reaching out to churches and pastors and possibly even Christian social media influencers. Some of this is still undecided and fluid, but these are the outlets we have planned and proposed. Okay. There's so much here, and we're going to go through a ton of it. Please tell me that my screen did not already fucking freeze again. Budgets for staff. Okay. Total budget requested is $3.2 million. Additional options is hopefully another $835,000 if they could get. Thanks, please. Thank you. And then here is where it gets real spicy. Okay. So they've got names. They've got lists of jobs. And right here, coordinate with top-tier Hollywood talent to book Christian celebrities and Christian athletes to deliver pro-Israel messaging, and use Hollywood connections to build a 5-star October 7th experience trailer, where they're literally going to pull up an October 7th trailer outside of Christian churches and give VR experiences to people where they can VR relive October 7th from the perspective of a Jewish person. I'm sure they won't show you the Israeli helicopters raining down hellfire missiles on top of your head, though. Coordinate with Woody and the Israeli consulate and others to take existing content and compile it and add it to website and social media channels. So it's really hard to describe how many, and my freaking screen is frozen again. I'm going to lose my mind. So Global 10.7 exhibit, and the generator they need, and the screens they need, and the advertising they need, and the budget for travel, and how they're going to target pastors. And it's like, there are a lot of pages in here, and it's got all the budget laid out, hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars. It's actually many millions of dollars. Their tables are a little broken, but here's where it gets really interesting. Let me see if I can make my screen work again.
Check it out.
This. Okay. So, here on whatever page this is, 23 out of 86.
This is for registration.
Item, targeted geofencing.
What they're spending the money on that we're giving them.
Description. Largest geofencing and targeted Christian digital campaign ever. Geofence the actual boundaries of every major church in California, Arizona, Nevada, and Colorado, and all Christian colleges during worship times. Track attendees and continue to target with ads. So, what that means is that Israel, the state of Israel, on this FARA registration is disclosing that a foreign state is paying for an influence campaign that will actively locate your cell phone if you go to church in any of California, Arizona, Nevada, and Colorado. They will target and at church. And then when you leave church, they will continue to track you and send you customized Israel ads using Israeli money to back that campaign. That's why we have FARA, is so that they have to disclose shit like this. Imagine how many other FARA forms were not filed because AIPAC is not registered, because most of the Israel lobby is not registered. Why is this one registered? I assume because the Americans involved didn't want to go to prison. And so they said, we need this by the books and register it. That's what I assume. I haven't looked into that yet. But that is just a handful of the spice that is in this document. Because then...
Okay. I might have some answers for you here. I'm going to clip this and connect another video.
Right. And me, Erica, Elizabeth, we all look at each other and we're like, more. Charlie would be telling us, you need more people. There's enough people. And so we jumped over to Cardinals Stadium, and we, truthfully, at first we were like, we've never done an event this big. I don't think there's ever been an event that big in the
I have to say, Frank's got really kind eyes. No doubt about that, but that's just my POV.
conservative movement. So we said, you know what, we have a piece about it, so we'll just release it to the Lord, and we'll do everything that we can with our vessels to plan the best event we can logistically, but filling that room we'll do the best promotional ability we can, but we'll open it up to you, Lord. And we did. And our geo-tracking team tracked 277,000 people that day.
What did you say, bud?
That room we'll do the best promotional ability we can, but we'll open it up to you, Lord. And we did. And our geo-tracking team tracked 277,000 people that day.
Alright. Now that you've heard that, I want you to listen to something else. Very interesting.
My name's Ryan. I'm actually the VP of a Turning Point chapter
great,
at
good.
Grand Valley, and I consider myself a staunch nationalist, as do most of my friends. And one of my biggest concerns is foreign influence and foreign interests in our government. I believe that our politicians should not be allowed to hold dual citizenships or own stocks that are largely, like, they shouldn't be able to own stocks in Chinese manufacturing companies, in French wine companies.
Or have multiple passports.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm saying that many of my conservative friends believe that Israel has a lot of undue influence just by the fact of...
We've done this like 4 or 5 times, so I mean, yes.
I know.
What is your question?
My question is, do you agree that American politicians should not be allowed to have dual citizenships?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
Thank you
very much. Appreciate it. I will answer any question, guys, but the obsession with Israel is really interesting to me. It's really something. Yes, it's the number one question I get, I have to say. Yeah.